Hi guys, and welcome to Phoenix and the Noms. So what you're staring at is my containers, and I just got back from a local grocery store called Metro. Right here, Metro. And I never shopped there because it's far. It's a bit far for me to get to, and I just don't go there. But starting today, which is April 22nd, they are offering customers to take their own containers to the butcher, the deli section, the pre-made food, the salads and like the chicken and the french fries and all that stuff, the cheese section to weigh your own cheese, and it's supposed to be the bakery also, where you can get stuff in bulk and in your own container. So this is what I got. I got a lettuce and I got a tomato, which you can get at almost any local grocery store, no plastic. Has an elastic, but that's fine, I'll take it off. And it has this little sticker. You know, you always have this stupid little stickers. So what I did was I went to the deli section and I got sliced meat. So this is my Tupperware container I used. You have to use a plastic container or a metal container. You cannot use glass, and you cannot use like a second-hand container where it's with a product name or a barcode. Okay, so it has to be like metal or plastic, and they check your containers to make sure they're clean, no stains, no cut marks, nothing. So I went to the deli section and it was a young girl working there, and I was the first customer to bring my own container, and I was a little nervous, and I said, can I buy some like capicola and put it in my container? And the cool thing with this container is it comes apart in sections. Right? So you just have to like lift it up. Yeah, it's a little bit hard. See? And these clips clip on to the each other section. So I was able to get 3 different deli meats without a problem. And she was happy to do it. And she even told me, she goes, you know what I do all day? All day I open up little plastic bags and I fill little plastic bags and I give little plastic bags to customers, and there's plastic bags everywhere. And that's what she told me. And she was a young teenager, and she was very happy that I was the first customer to come and finally do this. Now, I will say that I went shopping after work around 5:15, 5:20 at night. Now, there's a bit of issues with going that late in the day. So they just put your stickers here, so they scan each one. Okay, so I actually got the mild capicola, jalapeno chicken breast, never tried it, and flamingo turkey breast also. So there's our submarine sandwiches. Then I went to the butcher and I talked directly to the butcher, and because it was after 5 o'clock, their sausages and hamburger meat that they prepare in-house was already packaged and on the shelves. So if you want that kind of stuff in your own container, you need to come earlier in the day. So this was a bit of a good and bad thing, but what he did was I bought some hamburger meat. I told him I want hamburger meat to make hamburgers out of. So I got some nice hamburger meat to do hamburgers. So the problem with this was he took it off the shelf in the already packaged package, opened it, threw the package in the garbage, and then put it in my container. But this was because after a certain time of day, I think after like 5 o'clock, they have to package their meat and put it out because they can't keep it out. But if I would have went during the day, he said no problem to give the container. He would go in the back, fill it, and then come back, and there would be no packaging waste. So I had to buy the stuff anyways, so, you know. And I bought some sausages, and these are Italian mild sausages, big ones, and those were only like $3.45 for 3 big huge ones. And this is the same thing. He had to open the package and put it in my container, but had I gone during the day, I could have got it directly in my container. And what's really cool that I didn't know is Metro makes over like 10 to 15, I think he even said 20 different flavors of sausages in-house. And I didn't know this at all. Now the other thing I got was steak. And this is a beautiful cut of steak. It didn't even cost me 10 bucks. They put the sticker like this. See, it's got like a little thing. And they told me point blank is they put the sticker like this so customers can easily peel it off. You know? Which is really, actually I thought that was quite thoughtful. And this meat was actually in the counter. They have some in the counter already in a huge, huge long block. Look at that. That's going on the barbecue, guys. Yeah. Our family is working towards reducing our meat consumption drastically. And I personally used to eat meat with every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And since the new year, we've been cutting it down to some days we don't even eat it. And I'm actually using this app called Quitzilla, where you can track what you're eating every day, and you just like hit the button if you ate meat or whatever. So we've drastically reduced our meat eating. The next step was I went to the section of pre-made foods, like, you know, the french fries and the chicken and the salads. So for fun, I went up and I said, can I get some spicy fries, those big wedge fries? And he told me, no, we can't do it in your container because we can only put stuff in your container that we weigh. Now, to buy spicy fries, you either buy small, medium, or large in their own container. So they wouldn't put it in mine. So I said, okay, that's no problem. I won't buy your product. And he said, really? And I said, that's correct. I will not buy your fries because I can't get it in my own container. So I went to their salad section and I got this beautiful bow tie pasta Caesar salad. And because the salads are by weight, he just filled up my container and that's it. And he put the thing on loosely and I got it in my own container. Another thing is Metro has its own points card. So you go to the service counter and fill out the paper to get a points card. And every time you spend money or buy stuff, you get points. And then eventually you'll get free stuff, or I have to look into it. I don't know if you get money off, but I know you can get free stuff. So it is possible. We finally found a grocery store that is willing to do this. I'm so thrilled. So I have, maybe next time I go, I'm going to try going during the day on the weekend so I can get the sausages and the hamburger meat in my own container directly and not having to open another container. So that's what I got. I went and tried it, and the only another fail I had was I went back to the bakery section twice and there was no one there. And when I finally asked somebody in the counter, because I wanted to get submarine rolls for the meat and hamburger buns for the hamburgers in bulk, and they're supposed to do it. They announced that they could do it. And the girl said, no, you just take whatever's on the shelf that's in a bag. And so I didn't get a really good answer. It was a very young girl. She didn't really know what I was talking about. And the guy that was with her also said, oh, I'm new here, so I don't really know. So I'm going to phone the company and find out exactly how that works to see what I can get bread-wise. Because they announced that you could do it, and so I was a little disappointed, so I didn't buy any bread from there. I'm going to go to a local bakery and see if I can get it there. So that's it. That's the first trip to Metro. And I hope you guys check it out if you are living in the Quebec area. And we should encourage this. Encourage this for all grocery stores to do it. Because we save so much packaging this way. Have a good one, guys. And keep fighting the good fight to save the planet.